I'm shooting the video?
I am shooting the video. You want to be in it?
No.
Come over here.
No.
New 3IAtlas image confirms remote viewing. BNB token, could it unseat the US dollar as the world reserve currency? Hi there, crypto fans. Hi there, remote viewing fans. Dick Allgire here. Beautiful day at Ethereum Place. I was offline for a little bit, so I've got two topics to discuss today. Remote viewing, 3IAtlas, and the BNB, the Binance token. Could that be designed to unseat the US dollar? I've got some information on that. First, 3IAtlas. Just was sent a new photograph. This is purported to be, I haven't confirmed it, a new infrared image of the comet that matches what I saw in my remote viewing session. Now there's a lot of hoopla around this. Like I said, everybody who took a 1-week class in remote viewing who has like some little bit of squiggly across and it feels interesting, they're all claiming that they've solved the 3IAtlas. 3IAtlas is it's an object that is transiting deep space and coming into our solar system. So at a minimum, your remote viewing session should describe an object, something flying through space. The viewer should have some concept of like, okay, this is deep space. I see stars and I see an object transiting the solar system. I haven't seen any of that in any of the work except the session that I did, where I saw this thing, and yeah, I got the sense of it is transiting the solar system, and it's being like guided. There's a tractor beam. Not saying that's true, but I'm saying when I remote viewed 3IAtlas under a double-blind protocol, I found myself in deep space. Like, wow, it's stars all around, and there's an object with mass and motion that's moving. This whole thing is beginning to remind me of Hale-Bopp. And those of you that are a little older that haven't just been in remote viewing for like 5 or 6 years, this was almost 40 years ago. No, wait, that would be 30 years ago. Hale-Bopp, 1997, comet came through, and this was a black eye for a number of remote viewers. You heard the same kind of claims about that people are making about 3IAtlas. Oh, Hale-Bopp has a plant pathogen attached to us. It's going to wipe out all green life on Earth, and we're going to have to eat chlorella. Or, oh, Hale-Bopp is an alien. There's aliens attached to it, and we need to commit suicide and meet up with the aliens. And that was, all that stuff really happened. It was a black eye for remote viewing. So be careful with this 3IAtlas. It'll be interesting to see what it was, but as a minimum, a remote viewer should describe something in space, moving through space. And what you get after that, well, we'll see, won't we? Okay. Binance token, BNB. We just did oh, by the way, if you want to see all of our work, and we had some pretty strange stuff, admittedly, with this 3IAtlas. It's at ffgrv.com. That's our paid site, ffgrv. We just got a new website, ffgrv.com. And you can poke around there and see the presentations and see all the work we've put up. Okay, on to Binance. We did a crypto mastermind where we look at charts and we look at the history and we combine remote viewing with chart analysis with the fundamentals, like what's the inside story behind the tokens. And we just did one on the Binance token. And one of the things we heard from somebody that's in the industry that knows some of the people, when Binance started up years ago, they had all these people that they were paying in tokens. That was part of their compensation package. Like, we'll pay you this much, and we'll also give you tokens. And so these people were accumulating the Binance BNB tokens, which at the time, when it started, was like 10 cents. Like, okay, give me a pile of these tokens that are worth 10 cents. All of a sudden in 2021, the 10-cent token went up to over $600. So all these guys that were working for Binance, they were like website designers, graphic artists, coders, office managers, promotion people, just all the gnunks that were working behind the scenes getting this token. All of a sudden these guys are like multi-millionaires. Like there's some guy that was just doing the web design or something, and he's all of a sudden, I'm worth $50 million. Welcome to cryptos. And so the company they didn't want to work for the company anymore. Like, hey, I don't want to do web design. I'm moving to Bali and buying a luxury condo. So that was actually a problem because all the people made so much money. But what's the underlying function of the BNB token? It's affiliated with China. So I'm not going to say this definitively. I'm going to ask this as a question. Could it be that the BNB Binance token is a vehicle for communist China to team up with the BRICS nations? Is BRICS, have they got a plan to create a new digital infrastructure to unseat the US dollar, because they know the world is going to an entirely digital financial system. The dollar is going to be old news. So is it the BRICS people and Binance, communist China, privately funding this, privatizing this, to create a vehicle for the digital infrastructure that will challenge the US dollar? We talk about that in our Crypto Mastermind. It's a segment just being published at ffgrv.com. So all of our great remote viewing work, all of our crypto work, this, as we move into this digital financial system, a little information will enable you to get quite wealthy. Like, you have 24 hours that you're alive every day. If you just spent 1 hour for a few months, 1 hour a day, studying cryptocurrency, learning about how blockchain works, how the new digital tokenized system works, and which ones that they are designing, which ones are going to be hooked into the ISO 222 network, just like an hour a day for a few months, you'll have enough information. And it helps out if you check our reports at ffgrv.com. You can become very comfortable. We'll watch the comet come through. Avoid the hysteria. Don't let this be another hail bop. Bye-bye.